Yeah, it's okay. I had it timed so it wouldn't start so soon, but it doesn't care about timing.
What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke timing?
This guy. Fantastic.
There's a mini that I 3D printed and designed on Hero Forge.
Oh, fun.
And
Is that what you're going to be painting today?
nah.
Nice. Well, I mean, it's still cool. I like that. Whenever you're trying to show something off to the camera, just make sure that you like get pretty close to it and then just like put the sheet of paper behind it so it can focus in on it.
All right.
And that is pretty rad. Okay.
I don't know if I'm ready for painting yet.
That's fine.
Every time
we'll just hang out.
I have friends over to hang out and paint, I'll set them up to paint and then sit over here and dither on what I'm actually doing.
All right.
Oscillate and got too much going on at once sometimes.
That's fair.
No, it's not fair.
It's
not
never fair.
It's not fair.
9.
It is nicht. It's not fair at all. Oh, yeah, I already made this guy, and he ended up too big, so I had to take him back into Chew Box, resize him, and print him again.
Yo. I mean, it's pretty rad.
You want to show that guy to the camera?
Yo.
Kangaroo Jack.
That is rad.
Kangaroo Killer.
Everyone check this out.
Design that guy.
Oh, for real.
Give him a tentacle tail because the kangaroo, there wasn't really a good one for a kangaroo. And then there's Joe Camel here. I keep having to fix his little cigarette that fell out of his mouth. He had a little stogie. Maybe he's trying to quit. No. You can't
That's
do
so
that.
rad.
You're Joe Camel. You have to die of cancer.
Oh.
Joe Camel. Kangaroo Jack's hat broke now. Just trying to get the supports off him. You usually have to. Maybe I'm taking the supports off at the wrong step of these. I maybe gotta before I wash and cure them.
I mean, I know some people that do either or. I think that it makes more sense to wash and cure after you take the supports off personally.
Yeah.
Because taking the supports off is a lot easier if you cure it, or not first, if you cure it afterwards, because it's softer and easier to work with.
Right. Maybe that's this guy's just being the learning curve for me, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a bunch of stuff already, but this is this newer printer that Stubbs got me is just, it's an upgrade, yeah, but supports don't like to come off when
the time calls for it.
At all.
Oh, dang.
He said I should change the size of the contact point on the supports, but there's so many controls on Chidubox, it's hard to tell what that is.
It also comes down to like your what resin you're using, because sometimes the resin can make a big difference when it comes to that. But yeah.
I can't fix this guy's sawed-off shoddy. I'll just have to print him again.
That's cool.
He's the scout.
I mean, I like
He's
this
gonna
guy.
have some buddies.
Could we get a little bit more light? Maybe that little dude right there. Nice. That works.
I don't know that that really does more light.
No, it would just give more light for people if we're showing off stuff, kind of like that. I'm gonna do a bit of a test here.
This guy is bugged.
I just think this guy is pretty rad.
Ingo and Sheila here were pretty rad until her rocker arm broke off, and then end of his guitar broke too.
Uh-oh.
Remade them. Got like a double guitar now, and she's like, she had that hand right there.
Yo.
And then I lost the end of his guitar to the carpet.
Where were you able to print these off? Was this also Hero Forge?
Oh yeah.
Dang. I didn't know you could do stuff like
Remade
this.
him on Hero Forge. Dude,
That's
Hero Forge
hilarious.
is pretty cool. I
Yo.
was like asking them for a. They have so many different anthro races, but I was like, hey, make a horse one.
Make a horse
Make some
one.
horse people, like like BoJack Horseman or Buckets the Drummer, to name a couple famous horse people. So I can make some of my original characters. Yeah. And they actually took my advice and did it.
Yo.
I felt so
So validated.
right. It's like I have blown so much money on their website over the years. So
they owe it to you.
They owed that one to me. Even though it was a little weird.
They're just like, okay, sure.
I mean, they got like every other type of anthro people.
Yeah.
They got like 8 kinds of dog people and
Wow.
so many, 5 kinds of goblins. So, I mean, they might as well call.
Nice. That light works. That's perfect. That's actually super helpful.
Check
I'm
out
gonna
this
go ahead
guy
and
from the cow level. Oh yeah, moo.
Yo.
Moo.
Moo. Go
Moo,
ahead and put
moo.
it a little bit lower.
Moo moo.
Nice.
Moo.
That is
Who remembers the
fantastic.
cow level? Yeah.
Man, that's a good Diablo reference.
Yeah.
That's still to this day, Diablo 2 is still one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh yes.
I feel a nostalgia, like kind of a similar nostalgia as like Ocarina of Time. I don't know if you've ever heard that one, but dude, you have some pretty awesome figures right here today, and some of them are metal. Yo, this one is incredible. This is another one this is another,
I'm changing her. She had a submachine gun,
and you just like wanted a shield on there.
yeah, I was kind of debating whether I wanted to keep the submachine gun because
Oh, you can show
I
her
don't
off.
really care anymore. She had a submachine gun in that hand, so I got to do a kind of rebuild the hand there with some green stuff. That's one of the things I kind of goobering up my process right now because I got a batch that I need to prep and then spray and then
Yo, this guy looks
I've got a bunch of
crazy.
assembly work that I'm trying to finish.
Totally understandable. This dude, though, is on another level.
I found that dude at the game store in Provo. And he was just missing a couple parts. So. And he was already painted mostly. Well, not that one. Yes.
So you got him for kind of a discount?
Yeah.
Nice.
$7 or something like that.
That's super rad.
Oh wait. It's way less than that.
You might be able to see, now that the lighting is like that, you might be able to see these guys a little bit better. Dingo.
Dingo and the Sheilas. He's the rock and roll Noel. Say the Rocky Poor Kids of Death. And now for our next set, Death by Rock and Roll. You just blast them with the stereo pointed at them way too loud.
And this wild dude right here.
As speakers that are turned up way too loud.
That's pretty effective though. So he's more of like an artificer than a bard.
No, he was a barbarian that found a magic item drop.
Yeah, even better.
Gave him
Just
like free bard levels. Just knows how to play it.
If only,
The
right?
rock gods have chosen. He's here to steal your girl and steal your song.
Yo,
He'll time travel to do it too if I have to.
what a rad dude.
Captain Penny.
That's right.
This guy. It's been kind of a fun little mod I'm trying to do with magnets, and
Megathrax.
Megathrax is almost ready.
Go and show him off.
Oh, but without his upgrades.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
gotta have his
yeah.
upgrades. He fell and he
Definitely
took a
put
fall
the,
and broke off from his.
The paper behind it, or else it won't
He
focus.
took a fall, broke off from his stand, so I gotta fix him now. Give him a better stand.
Nice.
Let's see.
That guy is rad.
He's got like.
I like how modular he is.
Yeah.
Oh man, this dude.
I need to just extend that magnet with more magnets. Yeah. That's how I solved that.
He's got the whole arsenal on him.
Oh, yes. There we go.
Dude, that guy's sick. He's ready for war.
Oh. Oh. He wasn't ready.
Oh,
He wasn't ready. Gets to go over here. Where we're setting up some more of the glue jobs that I have. This is one of the bigger ones.
I mean, this is still super interesting. Even if we don't end up painting anything today, it's really cool to see like all the different passion projects you have. Oh, sexy nun. I like it.
There's a squad of them. Yeah.
Yo.
This one needs an arm.
Oh, that's another one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is he too broken, or should I do it again?
Is this the one that the different
Yeah, shoddy
supports?
broke off and corner of his hat got nicked.
So it's basically this,
That's that
but
guy,
smaller.
but I didn't want him that big. I decided
Okay.
remade him.
I mean, Loctite is really good when it comes to resin minis. If you just wanted to use Loctite to put it back on, because that seems to be the only thing that's missing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Besides from the back of his hat, but like, you could definitely get that taken care of. And I think the chip on the hat in the front is endearing, so you could probably keep that.
Yeah, I think that it kind of just works.
Yeah. It's like a monster took a bite out of his hat or
I don't know
something.
about these two. With this guy's guitar got broken, I gotta.
But like I said, Loctite is incredibly good. I wouldn't use super glue.
It's missing though. It's MIA. It's
Loctite.
no the broken off part of this one.
Oh, so you might
it
want to
got
just
lost into
reprint
the
it.
carpet.
Just
Little tiny gray piece lost into my gray carpet.
and you didn't want him to be this big, or did you want him to be
Oh
this
no,
big?
that guy's larger than
Okay.
life. He's got.
He's larger than life. Right. Nice.
Let's see. This one I was painting last.
Yo.
My friend wanted me to do a sexy Hello Kitty. Just like Val.
So this is for Val?
Yeah,
Yo, that's so cute. And also
yeah. Little Hello Kitty.
Nice.
I was looking again. I don't think I should have given her a hairdo.
You don't think so?
Oh, Hello Kitty doesn't have like a hairdo.
Well, I mean, it's like stripper Hello Kitty. It fits. It checks out.
Well, she'll fit right into my little town.
You know,
So
I'm sure there is a stripper out there with that name. They become, from what I understand, fairly unoriginal. So that's okay.
All right.
But yeah,
Let's see. I got my cup right here.
cup of water.
Cup of water. I could go get it refresh and get it warm.
I mean, does that help?
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like to use this thing as a palette.
That, yeah, the burger,
Hamburger time.
the hamburger of great justice. I like it.
And before that, and a lot of my friends and guests that come over and paint with me just like to use just a plate for a palette.
Yeah. I'll actually take one of those actually because it's super festive, if you don't mind. That is nice. Check it out. Festive plate for stuff.
Right here.
I don't want to
I don't
get
mind if
anything
you
on
scramble
these.
those because that's kind of what they're for, I guess.
Oh, to kind of shuffle them a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
a
was
deck
thinking of like how
almost.
to reutilize those little laminated, tiny ant-sized pictures I used to use as gaming chits.
Nice.
I was thinking of ways to get them into my scanner, just kind of turn them into backgrounds from some of my other pictures. You know, just kind of like little Where's Waldo sized little people.
Right.
Just crowds of them. And I was
I get
like, how
that.
do I get that into the scanner though? Because they'll all shuffle around.
Right.
And if I just do strips of tape, like packing tape, just right over the top of
Yeah,
them.
you don't even have to have like a laminator. You just laminate it yourself.
It's mostly that
Yeah.
they were already laminated.
Oh, so it's like an extra layer of security.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of how to like reutilize them, you know.
Yeah.
Utilize.
Oh, I get that. But time to get this thing started, even though we're already started. Welcome everyone. This is our special Christmas edition of Paint Night. I'm here at the Steve Mann's workstation. We're gonna go ahead and get started on some projects, whether it's like working on some builds or just painting stuff. I have a little Giratina here that I'm painting today just because I've been on a kind of Pokemon fix recently, or just for a vast majority of my life, whatever. And I wanted to do either something festive or like a Nightmare Before Christmas kind of thing with this, and we'll see how it turns out.
Well, speaking of festive,
No.
I got one I want to show off before we settle in on a
Nice. Let's
zero
do it.
in on a project.
Yes, festive. Let's go.
No, I'm procrastinating. I do that.
You're totally fine. Brrr.
I've showed this before at paint night. I've got this Krampus.
Oh, not on the channel. I
Pretty
don't
happy
think
about
so.
this Krampus. His little,
Go ahead and a bit lower. There we go.
his little thing full of children there.
Dude, that is so sick. Man. Jealous of the Krampus. Such a good little character. I just have this to keep an eye on the live chat.
Right.
See if anyone asks any questions or anything.
There's a little project I've been working on with my cigarette box town.
Yeah.
These are going to be like little corner piece, little stackable, you know, kind of like bleacher stands. It needs to stand in the back of some of my scenes.
I like that idea.
Took me a little while to kind of puzzle out how I was doing it, but they made out of just 4 boxes, and I'm gonna just do it the lazy way and spray
Oh,
it brown while I'm doing
Can
it.
I get a doodly bop over there?
These?
Yeah, buddy. Thank you. I just need one.
Quite welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
Let me know just what colors you'll need.
Oh, I brought some colors with me.
Brought some of your own in.
But yeah,
Yeah.
if there is anything I can think of, I'll definitely let you know. I appreciate that.
All right.
I
Water a little
should.
closer for you,
Oh, thank you.
so we can both reach it.
That's cool. Even has your name on it, so everyone knows.
Yeah, that was from the last apartment I was in
Oh yeah, from the
The folders.
the old.
when they did the remodel.
Oldie
It's all
goldie.
Lane Cup.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah. Might have to move here soon. We're just waiting on the yay or nay on that. Not really too excited to move again, but
Yeah.
oh well. It's gonna happen sometime. Such is life.
Hopefully it won't be too like crazy of a move like last time.
Well, it won't be as crazy. I just will have a lot less space to work with. This has been just way too good to be true. How much space I have here. Full of it.
Oh yeah.
Kind of spoiled for a place to live right now, so I can't get too. Can't let yourself get complacent. All right.
You're probably one of the least complacent people I know.
All right.
You're always prepared.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah. Yo. Bust out the power tools.
Okay. That's just my work. Sometimes I feel like my eyes weren't what they used to be.
It's because they've evolved.
No.
They've next leveled.
Aged. aged out is more like it.
They've become wise.
No. Thank you. I don't like that glove on this nun. Makes her look like she's got a Hulk hand on.
A what? Oh, a
Looks
Hulk
like she's got Hulk
hand.
hands.
I was like, what? Yeah, no, that's funny though.
Her other hand was a glove, though. That one kind of matched. Finding hands this small is like...
Finding a needle in a haystack. I'm just joking. I don't know.
little bits.
Little bits.
This isn't even all of them. These are just the ones that kind of spilled out of my little organizing trays.
Hmm.
I was thinking of using. Oh. Thought that gloved hand was going to work. Smaller hand's going to be even harder to attach.
So close. Now, while I'm waiting for that to dry, I actually have a present for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, buddy.
I
was hoping you would be willing to open it and
early?
see what you think of it.
Okay, thank you, my friend.
Yeah, no problem. You're so meticulous about opening up your gifts.
I like to reuse the paper when I can.
Ah.
You know, the Canadians have a whole holiday for that.
Reusing paper? Like wrapping paper?
Boxing Day.
Yeah.
They unfold their wrapping paper and very carefully.
That's
reuse it.
I've heard of that. I don't really know too much of it, but yeah, I've heard of that. I think
Probably-
I've taped the.
They're probably wishing us
Yeah.
wasteful Americans to do the same stuff. They got those forests up there that are rapidly dwindling.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh boy,
That's pretty cool.
it is.
I'm glad you like it. I saw that and I was like, yep.
That is pretty rad.
The Steve man will appreciate it.
Oh yeah, she'll have to take her place in the little crusade I started.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, I'll start a crusade on you.
Oh no. Or maybe oh yes. If you're into that kind of thing.
I figured my hedonistic town has gone on unchecked long enough. They
need some kind of.
They need the wrath of the Lord put up there.
There you go. That's so cool.
I wonder how many pieces it is. This.
Uh,
While I'm at it with assembling.
Yeah, might as well.
Thank you.
Might as well.
my friend.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you like it.
Boy. I had a few more of these a while ago. And what is this?
It's like
an assembly
instruction.
guide?
Yeah.
Some of these Games Workshop models are getting to be like increasingly difficult to assemble.
Yeah.
And they used to have like more modular pieces. Now it's like you have to assemble them like this. It's like, no. I'm gonna.
I mean, it's
bash.
there just in case, but yeah, no, I
love
think
extra parts.
I think most people like to just do their own thing.
Look at that pauldron with the line on it. That is pretty slick. That weapon she's got, that's my kind of weapon too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe
Those are so cool.
minus the whole
Right.
thing on the back end. That'd kind of be murder to the rest of my squad. I was fighting with anyone else.
And I really dig the kind of like, what is it? not even sure what you'd call that, like a halo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
got
on
like
the back. Yeah.
kind of like a decorative back banner kind of piece.
I don't know if anyone there can see what I'm talking about, but there's like a kind of halo looking doodly bop.
Kind of by her mantle.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that kind of helps me decide.
What you're gonna do?
Yeah, that's always the killer question, isn't it?
Hmm. I'm glad I could help you with that. Yeah. I'm just waiting on this dude to dry, and we'll go to town.
It's always good when you're assembling a model like this and when you're extracting them from the sprue to have like a little nearby catch container to start dropping the little bits into. So
Yeah.
when you have this many lying around, it's kind of easy to lose specific ones if you're not careful.
Right.
And Dingo and Sheila there are going to have to get reprinted. That's no good. You got to admit though, the one on Hero Forge, the demonic looking double guitar was a lot
Yeah.
slicker than the one I tried to kit bash together for.
I mean, this is pretty rad for you just like putting it together yourself. That is cool. But I mean, that is also pretty rad too.
Okay. Tray here. These ones get to go to outside to get sprayed. All right. I got lesson the hard way when I was trying to assemble these ones that geek together. I had way too many small parts and I lost one of their heads.
Uh-oh.
How sad.
That is sad.
They were
'Cause
kind of
those are
expensive ones.
Those are some nice models too.
Yeah, they were kind of pricey and kind of a fun little Christmas present to myself. I don't usually do Christmas. It's too expensive to have as many people as I do.
Well, you're welcome to hang out with us for Christmas if you want. If you don't got anything else.
Barbara Dell sounded like she was maybe inviting me, but like I got my mom that I get to go see.
Yeah.
And she's making me a nice Christmas dinner.
Ooh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. It's all for me though, because I'm gonna take what's left over so she doesn't start feeding the neighbors.
Yeah.
Can't have her doing that. Spreading Christmas cheer. Humbug.
That reminds me, I don't know if you've ever seen the what's it? The, something Pierce. Guy, I think it's Guy Pierce. Yeah, the actor. Yeah, he did this. He did a like not modern, but like he did a take of, or like he played Scrooge.
Okay,
and
I think I might have.
Yeah, and like it's like this super dark version of the Christmas Carol, and I love.
Does it start with them peeing on his headstone?
Yeah, that's the one.
I think I started watching that at my mom's house, and I was like, "Wait, I thought I was getting a Christmas movie.
This isn't Christmas.
Wait a minute,
this
there's not
is
a lot
dark.
of movies I could watch at my mom's house with her, and it was kind of like it just started with that, and I was like, whoa."
Right. I mean, especially because like Jacob Marley starts like screaming obscenities once the pea starts falling on him.
The channel.
You're just like, oh, it like.
Does not like.
Poor mom.
The language.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
I think that's a big part of why I'm the way I am, though, because I came from a pretty strict household of standards, and
right.
It's just.
Well, yeah, I get what you're talking about. I think that having those kinds of like rules and morals can be healthy as like an anchor but you still have to explore, you still have to go out, you still have to do your own thing for a bit.
Right.
Just kind of find out who you are and make sure that you're molding yourself, and the world and the people around you aren't molding you
I
for
like the
you.
world. Try to make my own world around me.
Yeah, that's more fun.
Like I don't know. I just kind of grew up hearing about like people that were able to change the world with them just having standards or just being good people or whatever.
Right, yeah,
So
no, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of really good like modern examples of that as well, or maybe not necessarily modern, but like recent history examples of that. So
maybe,
yeah,
maybe
totally get you.
I don't know. I was kind
Like,
of thinking sometimes that was a thing of the past when the world was a much smaller place, when
yeah.
we didn't have so many people all just kind of shouting at the same time.
Yeah. No, I
Maybe
mean,
maybe having a little land of make believe on YouTube would be kind of a fun thing too. Be like
you
the
should.
Mr. Rogers of the ghetto, just like hello neighbor.
Not of the ghetto, but just of like Marlboro Town.
Well, I mean, when I started, it was in
It was in a, yeah,
a tiny
okay.
apartment in the ghetto, and I was
Yeah.
gonna kind of have it pan in across this kind of like
Shifty
cute,
looking
kind of
area.
shifty looking but cute neighborhood.
Yeah,
Kind of like,
yeah, that's
hey,
cool.
Provo, hey kids, what are
Thank
you doing
you.
tonight? Anything exciting like this? You can do this kind of stuff at home.
Remember to lock up. Yeah.
Right. No, I don't lock my doors. It's like, come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in, neighbor.
Neighbor.
But then when I did have a neighbor just come into the wrong house, that's when I had to, go out
Start
and get
doing
strapped,
that. Yeah. No, it's understandable. This guy is taking a minute to dry.
Did you just prime them?
Yeah, I didn't think I put
you
that
put
much primer on him though.
Is that primer? Like a brush on primer?
Yeah, it's just the white. Did you want to use it? It's this stuff.
Oh,
I love this stuff. It's
I
awesome.
think I might have some other of that brand over here.
Oh yeah,
Not too excited about the
I love
how
this
the
brand.
spouts are.
They can be
give me a
messy.
little too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
I mean, I guess we're just so used to using the kind of classic army painter spouts that it makes sense that we're able to control that a lot easier. With those ones, I'm not even necessarily sure how they work. Do you like screw them off kind of a little bit? Like
That was like the first thing is I was sitting here trying to unscrew it, and then I unscrewed the whole top. But you just twist and pop this top of it off,
okay.
and then just the shape of
Ah, yeah, no, that's different.
it
That's
doesn't come out of a
definitely
hole at
different.
the top. It comes out of a little
Perforation or
what is
something.
that?
Yeah, that's pretty bizarre. I mean, I'm sure it's
Maybe
fine
I'll
once
get
you get
used to
used to it. Yeah. But for the moment, yeah, that's definitely
Mm.
different from what we're used to.
Let's see. So many to glue together. Like these ones from here on over need green stuff to finish.
Are you gonna put more stuff on them? More modifications?
Well, they need green stuff in order to be fixed.
Oh, yeah,
They've
yeah.
got gaps or various situations going on.
Right.
A lot of them are Frankenstein jobs, kit bashes,
Nice.
or whatever you call it. It's what I do.
That reminds me, have you seen the new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein?
Oh, I did the other day. It was great.
Dude, it was so
I even watched
good.
that with my mom, and she was like,
I'm surprised she watched it with
she
you.
got all the way through it with me.
Wow.
It was pretty good. She liked it.
That's
She
cool.
liked it. But it was
Definitely probably a bit more extreme than what she's used to. Yeah.
But
I mean, it's Frankenstein. What do you expect? It's a dark story.
That was a very good psychological kind of that was the best I've heard that telling of the story.
Oh yeah, for sure. Compared, I mean, I still like, for me, the book is still kind of the epitome of that story, but there's some really good story, different versions of the story. But yeah, I agree with you. Out of all like the theatrical or cinematic versions of the story, that one is the best by far. I mean, it's Guillermo del Toro. What do you expect? Yeah,
Guillermo del Toro, he's just
such a visionary.
Yeah, his stuff is always top notch.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Cabinet of Curiosities. I
Yeah,
watched him do a documentary on Lovecraft.
that was pretty interesting. I mean, if anyone should talk about
Yes.
Lovecraft, it should definitely be
Yes.
him. Yeah, because most of his stories is like you can tell there's some heavy inspiration going on, at least visually, at the very least.
Lovecraft stuff is Creative Commons, so I mean, I'll even borrow some of the, the Cthulhu mythos
Yeah.
in my stories.
Paint Night brought to you by Rockstar.
Brought to you by Rockstar.
If only.
Oh my gosh! I started making the stage up there for Dingo and the Sheilas out of Rockstar Crate.
Oh, that's perfect. It's like Dingo and the Sheilas brought to you by Rockstar.
Right.
That would make a lot of sense.
Need my energy drinks.
They that group seems like they would be, you know, they
My
would
brother's
definitely be
band,
sponsored.
They had to sponsor Balls energy drink.
Really?
These big blue bottles.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I remember we used to drink them back in the day because the name was funny.
Oh yeah.
We didn't actually like
Imagine
it.
being like thirsty, like just blackout thirsty from being at a rock show, and they start handing that stuff out.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good, but it was like not as hydrating as it could be.
Definitely
you don't
not.
want to be, oh my gosh, it was good.
You definitely want to have something with it.
My brother would take me to see some of the bands.
That must have been fun times.
Sometimes.
I remember when I used to go see a lot of live shows and stuff back in the day. For some reason, I like Dragon Force. Don't get me wrong. I think Dragon Force is cool and they're fine. And their first album, Valley of the Damned, is definitely still one of like the biggest bangers for me. But like I saw them like 3 or 4 times. And it was mostly because my cousin was like obsessed with them for a while, and he would always for both of us, and I would be like, I'm not gonna say no, like. So we just went like almost every year at that time. It was wild, and I think there was one year where we saw them like twice in a year, and I was like, this is too much. I don't know if I can do this.
I'm not gonna lie, most of us only know their one song.
Yeah.
Through the Fire and Flames. Back in the day, it's like my first Chaos Wars for Belagarth that I've been to, and Camel told us on the way there, something like that. That was the theme song for this, for that Chaos Wars. And
interesting choice.
Official.
I mean, that's pretty groovy, though.
I don't think it was officially the song of Chaos Wars that year, but Camel said it was. So
I don't know if they would
be.
I don't know if they would be able to make it officially the.
I mean, I didn't ever hear it playing while we were there. Like when
we
were in the car, kind of going into town.
It was probably just like some kind of inside joke.
Yeah. Another year, it was that "Now You're a Man" song that was on Orgasmo.
Oh no.
That was another theme song of Chaos Wars. So say it, Camel. Wherever that guy is in the country now, huh? I don't know. It's gonna make a Joe Camel character that I was gonna try to make it look like him, but
it didn't.
Then I decided to make it as much like Joe Camel, the character from all those magazine ads that we're not supposed to have anymore. So maybe that'll get me the lawsuit I deserve.
The lawsuit you deserve.
Right. They're gonna sue me. Remember?
It's the lawsuit you deserve, but not the one you need right now.
Always so much fun when painting with friends.
Oh, I agree. I don't get the chance to do this as often as I would like. It's basically like the paint nights is pretty much the only nights that I get to paint now. So like it is very nice to be able to sit down and do this.
Yeah, we missed the ones that geek together for sure.
Yeah.
That was a lot more work for you guys too.
Yeah. It
Taking
was
and
it was definitely
transporting
worth
and then
it.
putting it on there and cleaning
Yeah.
up after everybody, and the way Barbadell would just lovingly just set up everything for everybody to use,
Yeah.
or have Spencer help with it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Spencer, Andrew. You guys are awesome. Miss you
Oh
guys.
yeah, for sure. Definite big shout out to you guys. You guys are rock stars if you're watching.
Yeah. Like to have gonna have some more paint events here because there's lots of space, huh?
That's
But
easy. Yeah.
we'll see. Little paint events here with some of my friends.
Man.
We might move, we might not.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. The future is ours to see. So baby, hold on to Steve.
Hmm.
I found this little gem at paint night, and Andy basically, had that thing of like, if you wanted to take one of them home,
I
it's $5.
remember that.
And this, I tried to ask around first before trying to buy this, because it's like, I don't think this should have been in the paint night discard pile. I think this was someone's character at one point. So, it's a metal figurine.
If that was the case, that would be pretty bizarre because I
I'm
haven't.
repainting it though. I don't necessarily like the color scheme that they had on it. But I mean, if this was like your mini, I think the shield goes there. I'm not sure. This was your mini.
Let me know. Or let us
Get
know.
back to me, and like then I'll talk to you about like your choice in colors maybe. No, I'm kidding. I'm trying to repaint it. It's like bright primary colors before, like blue and yellows. The stand was yellow too, so it's like, I don't know, maybe some people do that so they can see their character easier.
Maybe.
Maybe he was part of Yellow Team.
I know that I'm doing kind of like a bright primary color type thing also right now, but it's because this miniature wasn't really printed super well, or it wasn't set very well, however they made it. And I'm basically like doing a kind of, Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm doing kind of like a mismatch put together kind of thing.
Okay.
So I think it'll be interesting. It's more of like an experiment.
I see.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I've got my friend coming up for the holidays, and he said he would be interested in one-shot adventure.
A Christmas one shot.
I don't know if he wants a Christmas one-shot or not. I got the Christmas one-shot ready in the other room. Shout outs to Colton for wonderful Christmas Village pieces that he
Yeah.
donated. So I don't really think it's a one-shot though. I just think it's kind of a vague idea that I have.
Yeah.
I mean, putting the gingerbread village together as part of the one-shot, I don't know if that would work with all audiences. Kind of thinking of doing something like that. But I also kind of thought about it, and I don't really have very many Christmas minis besides that Krampus one, so
Might as well.
we did a Christmas one-shot with Lance's guy, but he was like trying to turn retire his
Bronan.
Bronan the Barbarian. It was Ronan, but I like Bronan better.
I do too.
Ronan the Barbarian was retiring as Santa Claus, which I mean, like, having Arnold be Conan becoming Santa is not too much of a stretch because, I think Sinterklaas was German anyway.
And then on top of that, there was also like Jingle All the Way, which was a great movie. Put that cookie down.
Cookie down. I gave him extra points for every bad Arnold line he used in
Oh, fantastic.
So,
fantastic.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was great. He had like a whole whole faction of like Northmen or Hans and Franz sounding like dudes.
Uh,
And shield maidens, of course.
for good measure.
These two dark elves here, like witch elves or whatever figurines, and like some of the only drow that I have. They're not even meant to be drow. There's from Warhammer, and decided I didn't want them on square slot bases, and one of them broke from her slot, breaking out of the base, so now I'm regretting my
Breaking her free.
yeah. She would look better on a round base. Well, not if she can't stand, dude.
Mm.
She needs to be able to stand. How about this stand? It's got little grooves and depressions on it. It might kind of, her contours might fit that better. It's an upgrade for her, so I think she'll want to stay there. We have a few of these, a couple of these little witch elves that from Warhammer that got thrown in with my what few dark elves I have. That makes sense. Dark elves are rare, yeah.
Yeah. You don't see
You
them
don't have to
anymore.
encounter very many of them for it to be a problem. And my games, I don't like to, I don't have a whole lot of like big aberrations or monsters in my collection. I've got mostly a lot of humanoids. Some of them are apartment armies, some of them are unique humanoids. So in my games, it's like half the challenge is kind of like knowing when to pick your battles and
Right.
knowing that that guy looks way too geared to be a punk. You're not just going to walk over him like every other. You have to kind of like look at their gear and also kind of consider who they are and who you're dealing with. Kind of makes it funner to deal with murder hobos too, because it's like you don't know who that guy was. Now you gotta.
Now you got to deal with that. That's on
now
you.
You've got a brother, or like no, it's just that's one way of doing it. My brother keeps telling me, "I'm telling you, Steve. I'm telling you, Steve." He wants me to use the brother out for revenge trope. It's like that one's good, but like you can use it a few times, maybe once or twice,
And then that's overplayed. Yeah.
or you just keep overplaying stuff just to be funny. That's what I like to do too. They're never going to encounter a corpse that won't come to life. No, I'm kidding. That's terrible. Necromancy's terrible, and it's going to have it wiped out in this world. No. There's no Alizé in my world.
I mean, that's kind of nice though. That's kind of refreshing, because like you're kind of hinting at necromancy and skeletons as enemies is kind of played out a lot.
Oh, it's going to happen again and again. It won't stop.
You're gonna do the.
I'll do it. I'll do it like not just once, but I'll do it like a few times.
You're gonna do the whole Oblivion thing.
It's like some other upstart necromancer, or is it like they're just trying to do their work in secret, or are they like the kind of necromancer that has armies? Let's see. This one broke here as well. Oh, it's like the worst place for
For a
break.
break. Yeah, it's like, how are you gonna fix that?
With glue, steady hands, patience.
Glue and steady hands and patience.
Or clipper at the wrist and give her a completely different hand. Either way, you're going to have all that same amount of stress on the same small contact point.
Right.
Sometimes I like to kind of like change them a little bit so they got more than one contact point. maybe her sword doesn't stick directly out, which was what got it broken off in the first place. Maybe it kind of rests her side in a bit more of a natural pose, not the crazy slashing at air pose that like most of the I don't want to
Oh no, I
don't want to start bagging on Games Workshop and the, I'm
slashing
sitting
at
here
air.
just sitting there slashing at the air. Come on. While they're in a lockstep tight formation of
Yeah, it's like they're battle brothers. Like
they're like standing on top of each other just about, and you have to kind of create rotate each mini in the formation so they can stand in the little green little block things that hold them together, movement trays.
yeah. Oh, this
I didn't even use movement trays for the longest time until I started like, okay, I'll just make my own movement tray.
I don't
And
need
that's
that
your
much
paint.
black. Stop.
Good thing that's your paint you're wasting over there. I'm playing, dude.
I might use most of this, possibly.
Sometimes after they stick, I like to do a second bead around the
Speaking of which, can I use your green?
green paint.
If you have any that I could use, that would be pretty cool.
What kind of green are you looking for today?
Like a sickly green, maybe not quite a forest green, but that works.
A few greens over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of in a different seat than usually have my guests sitting here when we're painting. Not had many paint sessions with two people sitting around the table, but once I clear this big old tray off of here, I can probably sit a few more and have another utility table going that way. We could have
That
a
would
nice
be
little
fun.
family gathering or group of friends.
I think that would be fun.
Of course. All right. Here is a whole tray or a whole thing of minis I'm working on painting right now that I cleared off the paint table because most of them don't belong on family paint night.
Well, I'm sure.
Well, usually I have a small army of them just sitting here looking at me like waiting their
turn.
Waiting their place in queue.
Yeah.
Last time you mentioned decision paralysis.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't know there was a word for that. And that's what it is. And other people get it frequently.
Definitely.
Keep your eye out for a little, kind of like one of those little, they got that little LED light kind of.
Oh, thing. Like that would be pretty cool.
LED light to go up inside this guy.
That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun, actually.
It's like a idol. You were there when I got him.
I remember.
Big plans for that guy.
Big plans.
I'm just now remembering that. It's like, yeah, dude, I remember that guy. I was there when you got him. Oh. Places you'll go. Remaking Dingo and Sheila was kind of a calculated decision on my part because I already kind of had Dingo and the Sheilas made and painted and everything, but remaking them on Hero Forge ended up looking a lot more like his rocker persona.
That was more of what you were trying to go
Sheila,
for.
And plus, like, I kind of want to share those with the Hero Forge's community thing there. Yeah.
Post them on the.
I've tried because they tried to put them on their little community thing because they keep saying I need to complete my account or whatever, all that. But I think that's just an excuse.
Hmm.
They're just being lame. Because
Well, you can post them on the Paint Night Discord if
okay,
you wanted.
okay. Yeah, he's a fun character. Me and my buddy came up with. He's there to
Kick ass and chew bubblegum.
He's all out of the bubble gum.
And he's all out of ass. No, just kidding.
Let's see. Little scout dude that I made. Little kangaroo Jack, little scout dude. His little broken sawed-off shoddy.
Hmm.
Can he be fixed?
This green is really nice. I like it.
Good.
Good. That's just what I wanted you to think. Yo, that's nice.
Did you see the buggy that I 3D printed?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Orson was telling me about Thingiverse and showed me some stuff he found for Gaslands on Thingiverse. I left some of the supports on it because I think it looks cool that way.
Wow, that is really cool. Yo, Joe, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, Joe. That is a cool buggy. Yeah, we're having an excellent, jolly old time. Just painting and kit bashing. I'm painting a Giratina right now. And I'm doing a kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas Sally color scheme instead of the traditional Pokemon color scheme.
I'm tired of kit bashing and gluing every time I sit down to do this. And then never getting around to painting. So let's do it.
You want to paint?
I do.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I gotta finish this one, this Hello Kitty one for Val.
Do
I
it.
told her I was gonna get the eyes and the face. Hello Kitty doesn't really have a face though, does she?
Yeah, it's just soulless.
Big old dot eyes, you know.
Yeah.
Kind
Staring into the abyss.
of lack of like kind of a little mouth at the bottom, or not.
Yeah.
Seen it both ways. I think what I'm gonna try to do. I ain't scared of doing eyes. I ain't scared.
I remember, okay, so a little bit of a joke. The account that Joe is using right now is called Tiny Dancer.
Nice.
And I just remember all the times that you sung that song with like your version.
Oh yeah. For the longest time, I thought it was Tony Danza. Like,
Yeah.
hold me closer, Tony Danza. That's what he gets for singing like that, dude.
Yeah. It's his fault.
It's his own fault for me not knowing. Nowadays, we have lyrics we can just look up.
Yeah.
We can just look up the lyrics. You can't just sing about BS anymore.
It ruins the fun.
You can't just sing about BS with your accent and all that, and just expect us to go along with it because we kind of don't understand you. But now
we have no
know.
choice.
Now we know what you're singing about. It's not Tony Danza.
It's not Tony Danza, sadly. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. That's the only way that I hear that song now, by the way.
Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. Had a busy day today.
Who has so chaotic good, like she does have a nose and whiskers. Are you talking about the
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So she was talking about the when
She
you're
gave me the idea to make a sexy Hello Kitty, and so I was like, okay.
fair.
Try to do little whiskers here.
Hey Amanda, I had a feeling it was you. I just wanted to like I wasn't entirely sure. Yeah, no, I yeah, it was went way over my head.
I don't know how you can keep track of that while painting.
Hey, you get used to it. It's totally fine. It's actually kind of fun. It makes it interactive.
There you go.
Yeah, I like it. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Yeah, that's all I'm thinking now.
You know, I could really have to do perfect on this one because she has to put on like reading glasses just to see their faces. I'm not gonna be far behind though.
I think you're almost done, to be honest.
No, I mean like having to wear reading glasses just to see what I'm doing here.
Oh, you feel like you are. Oh.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh.
This used to be a lot easier and in focus. There we go. I'll just call it good for now.
If the tempos are fast. So, like, are you talking about like Nightcore? Or man, that's looking sharp. That's looking sharp. Smart as paint, me lad. Smart as paint. Yar. I wonder who came up with that. And who thought paint was smart? I mean, we are artists and we do have to admit that paint is pretty cool. So I guess it does work.
Whoever came up with paint, I'm gonna time travel to them and shake their hand.
There you go.
And they
It'll
will
be
be
like-
very confused
Yeah.
at the whole
Time travel thing.
ordeal. No, the whole
Just the whole situation.
yeah, some stranger showing up and
I mean, especially the whole like idea that they're in the process of like painting some cave or something.
oh yeah,
Yeah. And it's like, whoa. This dude is like dressed funny.
yes. And then I accidentally invent religion. 'Cause I
Accidentally
think I'm some sort of
deified character.
yes. I wouldn't blame them for making that assumption.
Yes.
Rein it in there, buddy.
Rein it in there, buddy.
No, Steve, man, no. Yes.
But I must.
This is why we don't let you have cool things like time travel, Steve. Yeah, I can't talk all that smack on whoever painted this guy, and because it's probably someone we know from paint night, some visitor from paint night. That I'm just mostly mad at them for leaving this there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like not mad at them, but like kind of like
Why didn't you finish it or take it home?
like you left this there, did you? Or did you?
Did you leave it there or did you leave it there?
Did you just give up after
Yeah.
completely slapping some
I mean, sometimes we
superhero
did.
color scheme?
Yeah,
on the
sometimes we
guy?
did see people do that where they just were like, eh,
They're just like
this
humoring their
isn't really
girlfriend or
my
something.
thing. Yeah.
They're just there to humor their boyfriend or some kind of
Some kind of schlocky
they
situation
did
like
their
that.
best job. And I'm like over here like talking smack because they don't really
Appreciate the
Under-
finer things in life.
like you didn't give this figurine the TLC it deserves.
Yes, Queen. The TLC.
This was a rad mini and now it is mine. All mine. This guy's pretty cool. He's like a goblin run and gun. Got everything in the kitchen sink in his bag.
Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. It's probably from my mouth.
Your inner workings.
Yes. Yes.
Good, good.
Good. Now, it is time.
Let the gas flow within you.
With the gas flow.
Back when we were Shielded Empire, me and Stubbs, he used to make a lot of jokes about being the Emperor. That was kind of like his Vader.
Yeah.
He kept telling me he'd get a younger, more powerful apprentice.
Did that ever
Palpatine voice
happen?
he could muster. For a while, he had this guy in his 20s that was from BYU in his garage building stuff for him.
So it
Yeah.
kind of happened.
It did happen. He wasn't kidding. Told you about how I took his lighter to go and do like I had to restring a whole bunch of the swords that lost their covers. You know, like that they were the ones that they were using at Evermore for the fighting pit. They just didn't really, the people renting them out didn't really care to tie them tight again and keep them tight or whatever. They just let them lose let them just lose the strings to the swords. As soon as they lose their covers, it's downhill from there.
Oh.
And then I was just looking at this and just like I can't just watch this anymore. And Steven's like, well, I'm not gonna just do it for free anymore. You can if you want. It's like, fine. I can because I must. Maybe it was a bad business decision. Maybe they would have had to order repairs or order more. They just kind of expected us to do it.
Yeah.
But so those were the good times. The dream job.
The dream job.
Got to wake up sometime though. Got to wake up sometime to the dream job. Not me. I'm gonna stay in bed.
There you go.
I don't want to get up. I'm a stay in bed kid. I'll stay and play with all my toys till I am olded.
Olded.
I don't know. Make this shit as I go. Okay. Goblin run and gun. Does look better with the. I gotta use the death metal. He had kind of a silvered armor, and that wasn't doing it for me.
Was he like a Death Knight or something?
No, I used the death metal. It's my favorite color.
It is actually literally death metal. Okay. All right.
Death metal. Right, it's the death metal. Make everything metal. He's made of metal.
It is literally made of metal. Yeah.
It's metal.
Dang. I remember when you started painting that guy. That's
Yeah,
so
but
cool.
I found his shield later at paint night, and then kind of had both things at the house. And with all of the little bits I had, I discovered that hey, I think this shield belonged to this guy.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong. Both of them were foundlings, and oh no,
No.
oh no, oh no. I found a little video out there in internet land that's like a guy just infomercials be like, and he just keeps screwing up everything in life and falling, and just all the stuff he's carrying falls on him, and he ends up like upended and get that. Oh no! Tries to use a Q-tip and stabs his brain. Oh no!
Oh,
just
sad.
like, oh no! But the guy looks just like my brother. I looked at the guy's account and I thought it was my brother might have had
Some funny
secretly had
weird thing
some
going
sort
on.
of like social media funny guy fake.
You had to double take.
I had to look at it for quite a while and like study his teeth carefully, and it's like, no, my brother's teeth aren't like that.
Was it a relief or was it like a disappointment?
I legit believe I have another brother out there. James might have had a twin separated at birth. Who knows?
So it wasn't a disappointment.
My mom denies it, but I'm saying. I was like, all right, Mom, I want the truth.
Tell me.
Did James have a twin?
It'll be one of those Christmases this year.
No, he's always dropping family lore on me, like you were adopted from gypsies. Oh no, I can't say that no more.
And you're
Oh, I
like,
can. I'm one of them.
and you're like, well, I'm not really that surprised.
Yeah,
Thanks, I guess, though.
I am. I look like no one in the family. Oh, things will get better when I have more of this done and put away, I think.
You think so?
No, there'll just be more to assemble.
Oh, okay.
It's just getting the point. Breaking point. No. Never.
Woo.
Let's see.
Man, this thing is starting to look less like something from Nightmare Before Christmas and more like Batman.
But which Batman? Are we talking like one of the... Are we talking about one of the ones that had Danny Elfman doing the soundtrack? And
Yes, definitely. Not a modern Batman.
talking like Beetlejuice music in the background. Kind of.
Always like Danny Elfman music always makes you feel like something is coming. You know, something wicked this way comes. I guess.
Yeah.
He was a Danny Elfman apparently was a really big.
Tim Burton's my personal one of my personal heroes
You
with
think
the
so?
little mini town that was in Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that as being an inspiration for Marlboro
One
Town.
of my good friends said that I reminded them of like the Tim Burton of our time, or I was trying to be like the Tim Burton of our time. Maybe she
That's
said I was trying too hard to be Tim Burton. I can't remember.
and you were like, I'm still taking that as a compliment.
It's like, no, they're all. I want to do a tribute to all the heroes. A little painting sesh with Steve. Some happy trees.
Yeah,
I wanted to do a little segment where I went around the boulders looking for like the wild animals of the boulders.
with an Australian
Of
accent.
course.
Yeah.
Have like the hat and everything.
Yo,
Safari Steve, ready to go.
I like it.
I'll go on some adventures as Safari Steve, but debating whether I want to go back and do the LARP again this year.
Which one?
The one that,
The Kingdom's Lord?
yeah. And there were things about it that were kind of good and bad for me, but I think
I mean, if it's
I think I got put in the corner, and like all the kids kept coming over to get me because I
Oh,
was like one of the bandits, and it was kind of like an easy
yeah.
quest for them, and I kind of
Uh,
turned into the babysitter for too long, and I was shortly after lunch, I was like kind of like the last of my team that didn't have sunstroke or whatever. The rest of them were all hiding in the shade, kind of thing.
They lack discipline.
I was like looking for my water bottle the whole time, trying to crowd manage. That was kind of, I don't know, maybe I'll go again, do the same thing. That's the definition of insanity, you know, just doing the same thing, expecting different results.
Well, I mean, it for me it really depends on if the location is the same because you remember last time I went and the reason why I left.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I had my team kind of rapidly dwindle more and
Yeah.
more after that, but I was able to kind of like incorporate some of the other LARPers there into my team by bribing them with like superior shielded Empire gear.
Yo.
It's like, I'm not a bandit, I'm a mercenary captain. What about I give you a job, give you a quest to go and nab those posters of us. And then like this one little girl was like, that is you in the poster. I'm like, no, it's not. You got me confused with someone else. I'm not that guy. She's like, you are Scary Terry. You even have the same little symbol on that flag from on your belt. It's in the picture. I'm like, oh my gosh, this little kid is so observant. That she caught little Easter eggs in the wanted poster that I put there.
That's
I
so
couldn't
cute.
argue with that. I was just
Yeah.
like, all right, you got me, but dead to rights. I didn't let any of them catch me easy though. I think one of them like injured me, and I didn't like let them just beat me. I think one of them did beat me, and I was kind of trying to crawl away,
Oh, how did that go?
and they didn't like actually try to bring me in and collect the reward. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
They didn't capitalize on it, and I had to like, I couldn't just like stay dead, right?
Yeah.
Gotta, it's like the only one really engaging some of the fights that were going on. I had to kind of police that a little bit. A lot of the people doing it were kind of new to it, you know. Can't have them just going at each other with those foam weapons. can be fun to just let them, but
Till someone
pretty
loses
safe.
an eye.
They're pretty safe, but like there was one kid trying to just walk up and kung fu me, you know.
Without using the.
He was trying his chops and kicks in the air in front of me, and it was only a matter of time before he got bold enough that he was going to make contact. I'm just like, no, you can't do that. Go get a weapon. There are no monks in this game, kid.
There's no monks.
I am not going to go hand to hand with you. The 4th District Court was very clear on that. Used that joke a few times before, but sorry.
You're fine.
I'm sorry. That was a better version of it. I did not fall for that. That was like the universe trying to tempt me.
What was it?
Little kid trying to beat me up at the event. Come on now. Told him he had to come back with a weapon, and he came back with this big old log from the woods. With that. I was like, no, I'm taking you back to the research room and finding another adult to pass you off to. We need to find out who your adult is, because
they're obviously neglecting.
Yeah, you're a full-time job. I did not sign up to be babysitter to just this one kid that's trying to beat me up. Can't pay me enough to do that.
As it sounds.
I did kind of want to be a teacher for a little while in my life, but I think that was one of the swaying factors there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm painting Giratina. Kind of like I wanted to do a Nightmare Before Christmas kind of theme Giratina. Steve Mann is mostly doing some kind of kit bashy stuff, and then he was also painting this like
I had a couple I was painting, yeah.
Hello Kitty themed character for one of our friends.
I think that one's finished off.
You think so?
Yeah, I can show it to the camera again. That, and I've got this other goblin run and gun that I'm kind of repainting, but I'm kind of... The Hello Kitty one I think is done. That one kind of jumped in queue. Jumped queue. All the... Kind of repainting this guy.
Yeah.
Brightly primary colored. When I found them at Geek Together. Oh!
Uh-oh. I think the floor is soft.
Yeah, that's a resin mini too. Resin minis are brittle.
They definitely have a tendency to be brittle.
They like to break. Oh, cool. All right. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Getting a little piece for Joe Camel's little stove that got broken off when he was made, or was taken out of the supports. Made Joe Camel, because it's like...
And his
all my Marlboro
cigar is the only thing that's missing.
He's got his little stove got broken off, you know. He's got to have it, or he's not as recognizable.
Yeah.
Iconic, even. It's not like Hero Forge has camels or anything. I had to get kind of creative.
You had to
making
get
that game.
creative.
No,
Let's
don't
get
make me be
creative.
man. No, anything but that. No, don't send me to my room.
Don't send me my room.
Oh. It's not finding a piece small enough to be the thing is the problem. Is like, how am I going to hold it there steady enough while it moves? I've seen people use little tweezers when they do this, but that's ridiculous. Am I going to be that guy?
Using tweezers.
I think I have to be today.
It's not the tweezers you deserve, but the tweezers you have. Like,
No, I already did this, and it broke off already.
it's just the tweezers that you need right now.
You even like tweeze, bro?
Do tweeze, bro.
All right, here we go. Make this little piece shorter too. It wasn't already impossible
Man.
enough to pick up. It's this little one of the little pieces of my supports too. It's like this tiny little spiderweb thin little piece. I did it before. I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
It's the only thing stopping me, I mean, not stopping me from doing it, it's knowing that I've done it before and I can do it. But at what cost? All that time you could have been spent making. Now, see, this guy is like, for as many like anthropomorphic characters as I like to make, not furries, not furries. All right, maybe some of them are furries, but for my little cigarette town and everything, it's got to have. Why haven't I made Joe Camel yet?
Yeah.
Like,
Now
why
he's
is
finally
this something
here.
I just thought of? You know, it's just like I'm a little.
I like
I'm
how
a
he
little
has the
bit-
glasses and everything. It's perfect.
Yeah, I had to look at some pictures to kind of get this guy going. That little stogie in his mouth might break off just from painting it. You know, just putting the brush over it might do it again because I already glued a piece. If it breaks off again, I'll just reprint the guy and hope it doesn't.
Yeah.
Hope the original piece of probably came off, like the original little part I modeled into his mouth probably came off when I tore him free of the supports. I'll let that dry
Whoa.
and put a little more glue.
That is impressive. That was a crazy amount of extra sauce on there.
Oh yeah. The sauce.
Yes. Now it's time to fill this guy up with sauce.
Have you seen the one with the it's like Joe dies at the end. It's got the soy sauce.
No, I haven't seen that.
And it's like this weird alien drug that he accidentally discovers from this Jamaican guy at a party.
No,
And
that
him and his
sounds
friend-
hilarious.
And his
though.
friend are like paranormal investigators / like ghost fighter type dudes, and they just the whole movie is just.
I've heard it's kind of bonkers.
I had that one. My brother gave it to me, but then it might have gotten regifted. See, this guy's got the stogie in his mouth too, because that's one of the little options.
Nice.
Oh, the back of his hat broke off too. That's fine. It makes it look more Aussie.
What did you do?
It's broken. Well, and he's got his little sawed-off shoddy that broke. Oh yeah, it's an arms race here at Tabletown. No, I still think one of my overarching goals behind all of these kind of watching the video from last time you were here and kind of wincing at how much I was talking over you. But like,
What?
yeah, sometimes it's like I get told that I talk too much. I get it.
No, you're
I do
fine.
sometimes talk too much. But I was talking about the wrong stuff that I would want to be like, kind of looking at some of the answers to your questions in the interview and wishing I could rethink them a little bit. One of the
Oh
things I'd
man,
like to see.
it's not a good idea to do that.
No, but what I'm saying is like one of the things I think would be cool to, in the long run, you'd make an RPG game that is played over like a tablet, but like kind of like Andy's Tables that Geek Together had those kind of like had like the levels and stuff on them,
Right.
and you could like load in stuff, levels that you had made earlier in files. But like I want to see, like, for as much Star Wars hate as I spout and as much Star Wars blue milk as they keep trying to get us to keep drinking the Kool-Aid, why
You
don't
say
we have
no.
why don't we have little holographic game boards yet? Like that little like that little holographic table you had on the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, honestly.
Why don't we have
Or
that
like the
yet?
dual discs from you. That's what I'm talking about. You're like,
I don't know what that is. You think I got this far making stuff like by watching
by watching
animes?
Random shows.
Watching anime?
Yeah.
Like
I don't have the time for that.
No, I kind of grew up hating anime because like I, as an artist, kind of have a completely different drawing style, and that's fine. I kind of realized later a system for your kind of a standard of animation for your crew. Anime's so popular that like a lot of young artists try to draw that way. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna be racist about it anymore.
Racist against an art style,
right? It's like, come on, guys. Let's have some American animation here. No.
Art. You can't say artist.
Why do you gotta draw us all like round
artist.
eyes like that? Come on. They're making fun of us. Come on.
Dude, that's that's nothing. Like if there's this show called Samurai Champloo, and all the characters are Asian and Japanese because it's like the Edo period of Japan.
Right.
And there are some characters that are from like, this area and that area and whatnot. But there's this guy that's from there's two European characters that show up that are prominent. There's this one character that is like from Holland, and he's like giant and he towers above everyone, and he has like the round eyes and everything.
I know a giant dude from Holland, or like Holland background. Like he's an artist too. Freaking looks like a giant Viking looking dude.
Yeah.
Tried to run him over in my truck once at school or surprise him anyway, and he just turns towards me and he's like this in a karate stance, and I was just like, I'm gonna need a bigger truck.
I'm gonna need a bigger truck. Yeah. This guy is not gonna.
I was like, what were you gonna do, hero? He's like, I was gonna fly kick you through the field.
It's gonna punch your car.
Yeah. My windshield. I believed him. I was like, okay. Wow.
Probably would.
Shout outs to Michael if you ever see this. He's a giant among men.
But the other character that they had in that show was this Spanish like monk dude who looked like he was bonkers. Like he was just like there's yeah, no, I need to after this I'll show you a little snippet. You'll just be like
that. That's
what?
Kind of historic and makes sense because they had like some monks go over there and try to convert them, and all the
this guy was just crazy though. This guy was just crazy. Or like the character was crazy at least.
Gotta be a place where they'll kill you for that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, no, it's like they were pretty hardcore about that kind of stuff. Japan is just very, like, probably one of the most intolerant countries I've ever, like, researched. And I remember I used to be, like, super into Japanese culture and everything like that. And I still think that there's some really interesting things about their history and culture, and I like learning about different places that think very differently from a lot of European cultures. And that's definitely, if you ever want to check out a culture that is very polarizing compared to what we traditionally think and believe, that's a good place to start, because it's quite the contrast.
Well, they're very very devoted to anything they do.
Yeah,
That
that is definitely
that
true.
style of that that's a subject I got a lot to say about, and I'm just I want to paint minis.
I want to paint minis. I don't got time to talk about culture.
I got a lot to say about that.
Okay. No. All right, and then I think the last thing I want to do with this guy. Yes. Make him really pop Christmas tree style.
Well, you gonna do it, huh?
I'm gonna do some OSL, but like the object source lighting is like you don't see it. It's just it's somewhere. It's coming around and it's gonna happen. Yep. So got the white over here.
Oh man, I want to paint too, so bad. I have so many that are
Needing the attention.
need assembly.
Some
I don't
assembly.
know why my brain is saying I got to do all the assembly and all the assembly stuff first, because I never get all the assembly stuff done before painting. That's why there's still a lot of my workstation is a mess. I need to get some of those.
I think it's just right.
I need to get some of those paint stand.
Doodly bops.
You know, like the deluxe paint shelf. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The big one that folds, fit over here and clear up all this table space. This guy will be fun to paint. Now, if I was really ready for you, I would have picked one that I was going to do start to finish and kind of showed how I do it.
Next time.
Maybe next time. Next time on paint night.
Next time on Dragon Ball Paint Night. Whoa.
How about one shot where you have to find and kill the Cow King?
That'd be something.
Yeah, you have to find which one is the Cow King. You have to do my cow level. And then well, that's just a terrible idea. I don't know if I'm going to flesh that one out too much. No. No, you got a whole adventure planned out in your head for that, don't you, Steve? Well, maybe I do sometimes when I paint them. I'll just sit there and think of stuff. Who is this guy? What does he do?
What drives him?
He sits on the shelf in your house. Indefinitely. No. They all have big ambitions of imposing their story arcs upon hapless wanderers.
All the characters. Yeah.
I want to paint this guy the Grinch soon. This guy was a Grinch commander somewhere on, there we go, on Dark Sword Minis. Oh. People I used to paint with at Paint Night, probe them all, give me ideas of this guy, like maybe he's got Grinch coin. He's got his own currency that's going to offset the whole.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
My friend Lance and I came up with the idea that this guy's just like the bro dude that does all the fetch it quests or low level quests that for a little town full of NPCs can have all these quests that no one does. This is the dude that'll find your lost cat or make sure your shipment gets there, even though like the quest isn't giving him hardly any XP because he's like probably high enough level that he interacts with the big dogs, the heavy hitters. Everyone's just kind of like, he's got enough like reputation points with each faction that everyone's just kind of cool with him. He's like a pacifist and doesn't do like violent quests, even though he carries a shotgun around. On his mini.
Seems like my kind of guy.
Yeah. He's got to stay strapped. Usually just have to fire a warning shot at something and then get everyone's attention, like Bruce Campbell.
Right.
So.
Does the whole boomstick thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. To assemble this one, you got me. Got to clean all the contact points and everywhere around them with the knife. Everywhere it basically got extracted from the sprue, you gotta kind of trim it with the knife and tools. And this is one of them fancy ones. She's gonna have a high place. Is a named Night Quester Larissa Shadowstalker. Yeah, gets to a high place in the. I gave Colton the rest of the Stormcast Eternals that I had.
Yeah.
Remember, I had a bunch of these. Probably why you got it.
I don't remember you
You don't
having
remember?
a bunch of them. I
I had
remember you had a
like a-
couple.
I had like 6, maybe 5 or 6, but traded them to Colton.
But why?
Mostly because I didn't want to paint them.
Oh, you're like, I already have enough on my plate.
Yeah. Plus, it was like a faction that wasn't really going anywhere.
Oh,
I mean, like, I have like a whole Inquisition and a whole like crusade ready to unleash upon my little part of the world. This little part of the world has gotten a little too a little pirate town. You know, Crusade's going to mostly be a good thing, except it's going to also have a lot of the element of trying to make the world safe for humans. You know, they're going to be like very pro-human, anti-everybody else.
oh.
Yeah.
And you say you're not into Star Wars. That's a very Star Warsy thing. At least like old Star Wars, like Legends.
Well, that's I'm going to put a twist on that. My twist on that for fantasy is just that we're not allowed to have other kinds of humans. I mean, other races on our planet. We killed them all off. They were like Denisovans, Homo something or others, Neanderthals, or other humans at one point, and now there's just us.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a hard enough time just having like different colors of humans, you know? So there's this one, I can't remember if it was a YouTube or something I was watching out in internet land, where they were kind of like the Neanderthals, but putting kind of like a spin on them to make them sound almost like orcs, and how they hunted us, and how we were like, they were just better at a better adapted, till we killed them off. Or did the weather kill them off? And we kind of finished the job.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Or maybe our diseases did it again.
Again.
Or maybe
Hooray for immune systems.
yeah, maybe that was the first time we just kind of overpopulated and overwhelmed their little camps of let's see. Maybe I do need the little instruction thing of what order to assemble this in, because it looks pretty straightforward with the pieces I have, but I've thought that before with some of these newer Games Workshop piece minis that need a lot more assembly. Do it in the wrong order, sometimes it'll get you.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty straightforward, and they're very specific on where to put the glue when you put them together. A little colored area for the glue goes right here. This is your contact point. Well, I had that Mrs. Claus figure. I was kind of would get around to painting it for me.
That would be cool.
I'm almost at the point where it's like, as cool as it would look if Barbara Dell painted it, I kind of just want it painted. I mean, it's understandable. I'm not going to have enough Christmas themed minis to do the one shot that I want to do. It'll be the one shot they deserve.
Right.
Not the one shot they want.
that comes full circle. So here is the little Giratina dude that I painted kind of haphazardly, but at the same time I got a bit of a Nightmare Before Christmas vibe going on. He is, let me go ahead and move a little closer. There we go. Nice. Not the best paint job, but like you get the idea. Kind of mismatched colors, but also kind of festive looking simultaneously. Still kind of drying, but the downside of these miniatures is that they aren't made out of the best material, so they don't absorb paint very well.
Right, right. And
Even with the prime.
yeah,
Like,
the primer. Sometimes when you use the spray on primer, it'll work, but
yeah.
it'll make the mini sticky.
That's what happened with this. Like I had to use this a secondary coat of this, and it's still kind of tacky, even with that. But hey, I mean, it turned out all right. It's not bad. But anyways, that's all that we have for you tonight, my friends.
All right.
Fare thee well and Merry Christmas.
I appreciate
Happy
the
holidays.
pleasure of your company, Atla, as always.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This was a blast.
Thanks for coming and sharing paint night with us here at
Definitely.
my lair.
You'll have to come over and hang out with us at the house sometime.
I would love to.
Be sick. Just bring whatever thing that you wanted to work
maybe
on.
if I just bring. No, I could never just bring.
Yeah,
one.
that's the thing. If you just bring like one or two, then you won't be like, oh man, all this stuff. You just be like, oh yeah.
Sometimes when I go to paint night, I'll bring a bunch that I want to work on because I can't narrow it down when I'm packing them either.
Right. But at least it'll be a lot more focused. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But anyways, you guys have an excellent evening. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, Joe. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, Amanda. You guys rock. We'll see you around.